Hello survivors, and welcome to another video. Today we are going to be playing with the Armskore gun. It is the gunner's final gun that you can unlock at rank 27. It is completely broken. Now I have only found it when I'm playing with the autocannon, so we are going to be doing that. We are on hazard 4, not hazard 5. However, I do know that it does more than enough damage for us to completely wreck hazard 5 with it. So really strong gun. Actually might be the strongest gun in the entire game so far until they add more weapons and overclocks and things like that. This is probably going to be the strongest weapon in the game. So really, if you don't have it yet, I do implore you to unlock it. It is completely busted. So we just gotta hope that we actually get it right away, because otherwise we have to spend rerolls. We do want to get it as quickly as humanly possible. So that is why I'm looking for a lot of gold right now and things like that. Spending a bit of time getting gold and finding the mission to get it. Oh, we didn't get the upgrade yet. Okay, can we find it? Yes, we can. There it is, the coil gun. It does kinetic damage, which is fantastic, so it works with a lot of the other weapons for the gunner, all of the other kinetic guns, the kinetic grenades, whatever it is that you want to run with. So very strong. And now every time we see an upgrade for it, we are going to grab that upgrade, because we want to get as many levels for it as quickly as possible, and you know, get it overclocked and done and dusted. Now there are only 4 overclocks for the entire weapon, so you are going to get a lot of the ones that you're looking for in terms of, you know, damage or +1 beam. It just depends how lucky you are or how unlucky you are. But the fact that it does only have 4 overclocks means that you do have a higher chance of finding those upgrades that you're looking for, which makes it a really good weapon to play with. Something that, you know, just to compare it with, is something like the Deep Core GPL or whatever it's called, the first gun that you start off with the Scout, has something like 7 or 8 different overclocks. So if you just had to compare the two and go from there, you'll notice that. So it has the explosive reload, it has the deal damage to terrains +1 beam, and then a little bit more oomph. In this case, we're going to go with a little bit more oomph, and then we're going to hope for the +1 beam. The +1 beam is also a legendary upgrade for the weapon, so if we do find legendary upgrades, we are hoping and praying it is that. At the same time, that also means getting ourselves some nitra for the shop to then get ourselves more of that upgrade is going to be really strong. I don't really want fire rate on the gun. We do get it from the overclock, so we're not really too worried about that as a stat. I'd rather go and get more damage on absolutely every single weapon instead. Alright, we didn't really get a decent upgrade in terms of what we could pick as a option from the drop pod. It's a little bit of a mess situation there, but that's okay, it's not the end of the world. And then can we go and do this? Yes, we can. So he's dead. Gonna head back this way so we can go and pick up all of that XP. And then we're also going to pick up the corrosive sludge pump, just because it is a heavy weapon, and then also because I love green as a color, so who wouldn't want to play with that? Okay, again, there we go, damage and reload speed, a little bit more oomph. You get it on nearly every single heavy weapon. It just really brings that little bit more oomph into the guns. Oh, okay, did we get enough nitro? Okay, we didn't get lucky enough to get ourselves the upgrade for it, which is fine. We don't need lifetime on it either, so we're not worried about that. We will grab the movement speed, a reroll over here, grab ourselves some more. We don't even need the reload speed on heavy, so we're going to grab more movement speed as well, and then we can get the reload speed over there. That should be alright. We should be okay there. Get ourselves as much nitra as possible for the next round, so that we can maybe hopefully find a legendary. Also, grabbing ourselves as much nitra as possible does help with maybe thinking of getting pickled nitra, as well as grabbing something like the nitrogenic powder for the crit chance. So there's always a very good option of, you know, always a good choice to go and mine as much as possible. It does give you the nitro, gives you a whack ton of XP as well. Of course, not as much XP as just killing things, but you do get that extra bit of XP from it as well, so it is worthwhile to just grab it. Alright, we can grab ourselves some loot bugs over here. And we've got a big swarm approaching, so we've got to kind of deal with all of it. We don't want to get hurt. And then, you know, just this beautiful chance of this gun shooting in a completely stupid direction. Just love it when that happens. We get a beautiful plus 50% legendary on the damage for it. Not really a +1 beam, which is a bit unfortunate, but it is a legendary nonetheless, which is really good for us. And then we also get all that juicy XP over there. Grabbing ourselves some crit chance over here could be very, very good. The other options weren't that great, so we're going to go for that. A reload speed on the beam weapons is also really, really good. We could have gone for the XP, but we're only looking to overclock 2 weapons this run, so we don't necessarily need that much XP percentage gain. And then getting something like weapon range can also be really strong here, so we're going to go and grab that. Alright, here are some bugs. Let's go and grab them. I don't know, the difficulty curve between Hazard 4 and Hazard 5 is just insanely high. So even though this build does do really, really well with Hazard 5 you do have to like really concentrate. So I just prefer doing these builds on Hazard 4 so you guys get to enjoy them, and so that I'm not, you know, tenching my butt while I'm trying to, you know, survive and talk and everything like that as well. It's very possible to do it, but it's just more stress-free, more enjoyable for me to do it this way. So, you know, let me know what you guys think about that. If you want to see these builds on Hazard 5, I can most definitely do it, but it's just more fun doing this. I can guarantee you this build works on Hazard 5. I know I've already done it, and it's really, really strong, but sometimes if you don't get the right upgrades, you are going to die, and it just puts you in a foul mood because you're like, oh, you know, that run we had 3 legendary upgrades in the first 2 seconds of the run, and then we still died. It's just, yeah, Hazard 5 really does that to a person. Really makes you mold. Alright, for some reason our gun decided to shoot this way, so we are going to go there. We do get the cryo cannon, which is one of my favorite weapons. As you all know from our last cold only video, we do a lot of cryo with it as well. We didn't get this in the last video, but you know that I just love cryo, and the fact that cold damage is completely busted in this run and this game. So freezing enemies is just completely insane. I ran into the bullet there. Plus 50% damage to the cryo gun. I'm more than happy to grab that. We have so much luck with our upgrades, so we get so many good choices over there. We're going to grab these, grab the damage over there. We do have to try and get as many overclocks as possible with our weapons, and ooh, some life. Alright, so I do want to just spend a little bit of time getting more XP. Our gun shoots to the top, so you know that doesn't help us at all. So we're gonna have to just get up and running. We did get one more level, and then we're gonna get hurt here just getting onto our ship. We didn't actually, so that's good. Alright, come on game. Alright, so we get fire rate over there, we get the high caliber rounds, that's really good. We are gonna re-roll. Sometimes there's a bug where the keyboard stops working. And then we don't really get anything fantastic. We only get that over there, and we can re-roll. I don't know if I want to re-roll anymore. We'll go and get reload speed on heavies. Unfortunately, nothing fantastic happening for us over there. We don't even land on any nitro gold, which is like the worst thing ever for us. But at least we've got a Morkite upgrade over here to worry about, or the Morkite mining, which isn't a bad thing. We get a lot of XP from it, and we also get the gold when we do the actual objective. Alright, so there's more gold. We're going to go and grab it. I do need the XP as well. I'm hoping to at least get like 12 levels from this run, from this stage. If we don't get the 12 levels, that is going to be really bad.
Prepare to fight for your life. The big swarm is approaching.
I don't mind fighting for my life, but it would be so great if this autocannon shot in the right direction for a change. Okay, I'm actually going to re-roll over here. I do want to grab the upgrades for my weapons now. It is getting a bit, you know, out of hand. Alright, so we should shoot up. There we go. Thank you so much. And we should be able to just completely obliterate everything here. There we go. This is the kind of damage I want to be seeing on my screen. Everything just blowing up and dying. And now we've got all this juicy XP we can go and pick up. Okay, I'm still not getting the weapon choice upgrades that we're looking for. We have to spend our gold re-rolling. There we go. There was one upgrade for it. We are getting some juicy upgrades for it when we do get them. But otherwise we're not getting all the nice stuff we're looking for. Also, I did not see an enemy over there. So what on earth just hit me? Alright, we're not in a very good spot right now. We do get a gold scanner, which is actually very nice, but we do need to just kind of move away from everything. Have that explode, that's fantastic. And then it is shooting to the side, which is perfect. The right direction to be shooting in. We would prefer it not to shoot directly to the side, but it is what it is. I thought I had the high caliber rounds. It doesn't really feel like I do, but we do. Alright, we're shooting up. We can't reroll there, so we'll just grab the XP gain. I'm not really worried about the cryo cannon and things like that, so we're going to grab the XP over there. Not the XP, the luck. Hopefully we can get some really good luck with level ups as well. Nothing over here, so the reload speed's going to be really, really handy. And we're already on the elite fight. Ow, I landed up getting hit there. We do get the more beams, which is exactly what we're looking for. So that's a really good overclock over there. We are going to have to go and look for more life now. Huge amounts of damage over there. Like I said, whenever we get the upgrades for this weapon, we're getting a huge upgrade. We're getting the damage, which is huge, huge, huge for us. So at least we've got that going for us. We do need to just be careful over here. We do need more life, but because we're on hazard 4, I'm not too worried. I think if we were on hazard 5, I'd be sweating a lot more. I mean, you can see we're already back to full life over here. We can go get ourselves some more life, moving on from there. Keep going from here. Ooh, that was such a good explosion chain right there. Fantastic. Okay, reload speed on that. We do get the Titan Springs. It doesn't really help us. I mean, you wouldn't really need it. The fire rate does do a lot of damage for us. We don't lose damage for it, but definitely doesn't give us more damage. Of course, yes, it can. It depends how you think in terms of what does damage and what doesn't. But we're going to go for reload speed over here on our beam weapons. Alright, we do have to go into the drop pod now, so we are on the 4th run. We didn't get a lot of gold or anything over there, so as you can see, we can't really spend much of it, so we're just going to go to the next round. We do need more gold, we do need more nitro. It does help us. We do have we've got a nitro and a gold scanner. So we do just need to farm a lot more, mine a lot more, and get ourselves the final 5 levels on our weapon. I do want more gold so that we can just re-roll the weapons and get this gun up and running to show everyone, because it is just completely insane. Also, I don't think I finished the gold quest. I don't think we did all the more cart farming. So I really do need to pay more attention to that so that we are able to do what we need to do and keep doing the missions for ourselves. So let's go and see what happens. Come on, game, please just give us what we're looking for. Alright, having the increased fire rate on the gun is actually quite handy. It really does dispose of like lines of enemies as well. Also, there was like a slight glitch there. We saw enemies' HP bars inside the mountain, the rocks. Alright, so there's where the fire rate comes in handy. As you can see, we just completely obliterate everything around us. thanks to the fire rate, of course. Killing all of the enemies, getting ourselves some juicy XP. We do want to reroll because we're looking for the upgrades to this gun now. We're tired of all of these generic upgrades now. We want our gun to be maxed out so that we can show you all just how insane it gets when it has that juicy 5 beams that we're going to get on it. Okay, another reroll needed. Oh my gosh, this is just not really working for us. Skipping over the legendary, I don't care about the range on the weapon. You're gonna blame me in the comment section. That's okay. We're gonna grab the generic reload speed over there because it's for every weapon. That's gonna be very helpful for us. And let's go move along, try and find other stuff. We're actually not doing a lot of damage with our gun, so we might have to pick something like the pickled nitra up just so we get that burst of damage. We should be able to get it on this character on Hazard 4 and not really stress too much about dying at the final boss. We do get some gold over here as well as nitra, so that's good. At least on the level up, we're going to be able to afford some juicy upgrades. Maybe that's what we need to do and not worry about them right now. But the more levels we get, the more damage we're going to do regardless. So I'm happy to just level up anyway. I'm not happy to die though, so you know, if things could stop hitting us, that would be great. I don't know if it's going to be doing the damage it's supposed to be doing because of how we didn't get the overclock quick enough. I'm hoping that's not the case, but we never know what might happen. Alright, one more reroll. There we go. We finally get the even more beams. Plus 3 beams now. Look at how disgusting this thing is. And the reload speed just insane as well on it. Look at the damage. We're going to see at the end of this just how much damage it does. As you can see, status effect damage does not increase the damage of the weapon, so we're not really worried about that. I don't think lifetime really does too much on it either. It does linger, so lifetime would really have a positive effect on it, but the fact that we don't have you know, the lifetime or having to worry about it isn't a big thing. Getting ourselves damage on it is going to be really good as well, so we're going to do that. And we need to destroy all these guys so we can get to our drop pod. We're all running to our drop pod now. Alright, we completely forgot about getting our supply drop over there. It's not the end of the world. We do get one more. We get a beautiful reload speed on the weapon over here, so that is massive. We can't really do anything more. I don't care about the reload speed on the other guns, the corrosive gun. If we get a pickled nitra over here, we might take it just so we get that massive amount of damage increase. But we do have to just kind of keep away from a specific amount of nitra because there's no way for us to get rid of it now. So if we do something like that, we just need to be really careful of it. Alright, I think the only reason the deep core deals so much, I mean, the deep core, this beam weapon deals so much damage is because of the sheer amount of reload speed it has, and then also the AoE that it has. So because it just hits absolutely everything, I think that is why it deals so much more damage. And then we can go for even more reload speed to let it hit even more things. Oof, that is just nasty. Look at this thing going. Alright, so let's mine more. We do get gold and nitra from mining. Of course, it is a little bit of amount. It would be nice if we could get like 3 gold scanners, golden tipped bullets and things like that. That's how everything would work like beautifully. But that's not how this works in this game. So, you know, perfect situation. Maybe we can try and get something like that running in the future as the driller. You know, the base form driller. That would be completely insane. But until then, we need to just try and do the way that we are doing it. Alright, some beautiful damage there. we don't forget the supply pod this time either. Get it as soon as the game tells us, and then we're not going to pick up this nitro until we know exactly what it is that we're getting from this. If we get the nitrogenic powder, that's fine. We can get the pay to win console, that is actually really strong. We would have liked to have waited then to get it, but look at the insane amounts of damage coming from it. We do have some gold over here as well, so we can keep that going. Make sure that, you know, we keep the boss, try and get the boss up and running as quickly as possible. So let's try and do that. We've got to just keep an eye on where this gold is on the map, because that will be enough gold to fight the boss with. So we do want to just keep that boss there. We do have 40 odd seconds to try and get it before we can run out of gold, but we should be able to spawn him quick enough to go from there. So there we go. This is completely insane. I don't think there's any gold near the boss over there. I didn't really want to run to him, but we kind of have to. We're just going to move him all the way down. We still got it running. There you can see we've still got 10 gold, so we just spent it, so we do have the gold still. We do just need to dodge. And it's about to run out now, so we do have to try and get more gold going forward. So let's just make our way to back here. Hopefully he doesn't jump right now while we're mining. And we'll be able to mine that gold over here. So fantastic. Right over here. We could actually get him to jump into the mine to, you know, give us more. But there we go. It's back up and running. And now we just got to focus on him for the next couple of seconds. Alright, not as strong as I thought it would have been, but we don't have enough gold to really warrant worrying about it, so all good in the hood. We did manage to destroy him. Like I mentioned, this is completely busted. Do take a look at it, you know, for yourselves, and enjoy it while it is out. I'm sure, you know, in terms of balancing, this will definitely need to be nerfed. But I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Just take a look at how much DPS it did compared to like the heavy thunder head. Insane amounts of DPS, 18,000 DPS, 17 million damage. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please remember to like, comment and subscribe for more videos like this in the future. And always remember, keep safe survivors. Until next time, cheers.